What's up, y'all? It's your girl Malik, and I am back with another video. Today I'm just gonna be talking about like what it's like being a soldier in the army, like once you get out of basic training AIT, like what it's like in the army, right? And chances are, if you're watching this video, you are probably like fresh out of AIT or going to basic training, or you want to know what it's like being in the military before you join the military and all of that stuff. Because honestly, recruiters lie, okay? They lie to people, and so they can get people to join the military. The military has its perks. The military has stuff that's not its perk, like what it's like. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So I've been in the military for actually over 4 years now, and some days I love it, some days I don't. So I'm gonna tell you like what it's like being me in the army, where I'm at my duty station, which is El Paso right now. What it's like being me right now, okay? So let's start by saying I'm a 9-2 Alpha. If you're a 9-2 Alpha, it depends on where you go. You might love life or you might hate life. It just depends on if they put you in a tech supply, a PLL, or you put you in the SSA, which is where you don't want to go, or if they put you in like somewhere that is not, because you know a 9-2 Alpha can work anywhere. So it's like it just depends on where they put you in the duty station, how the weather is, how hot, how cold, all of that matters. So I'm in El Paso where it gets up to like 100 degrees. Like El Paso is very like dry and it's the desert, okay? I wake up around 5 o'clock, like 5 o'clock. I wake up 5 o'clock because I have to be at PT sometimes 6:15, sometimes 6:30, which is normally formation times or whatever. Or if you're on profile PT, everything is kind of different. It all depends on who you are as a person, but I'm telling you how it is for me. So I get up in the morning and I put on my PTs, which if you're in the military and you're watching this, which you already know what you should already know what PTs are. That's what we wear to work out and stuff like that. So I will put those on and I will go to work. I will go to PT. Now, recently they changed the PT time. Like PT was from like 06:30 to 07:30. Okay? That's how long we would do PT for. PT, nothing else, just work out, work on getting fit, work on staying fit, running, jogging, hopping, flying, skipping, whatever. That's what we do around them times, right? Recently they changed it where I'm at from 06:30 to 8 o'clock. Like, gosh, like that is really, really long. Actually, that is too long for me. I'll be tired, I'll be hungry by 8 o'clock. Let me just get some Vaseline. By that time, I'm actually really tired and I don't want to be there anymore by 8 o'clock. So, right, work out until 8 o'clock. Now, from 8 o'clock, right, I go home, I shower, I get something to eat because I have to be at work at 9:30. So, if it's a Monday, you know, we have multiple Mondays where we go to the motor pool and we make sure all our vehicles are straight, like, you know, just in case we really need them, we have to make sure we keep them up to date, up to par. So we do that on a Monday. If it's just a regular day, I will go to the SSA at 9:30 and I work from 9:30 to 11:30. From 11:30 to 1 o'clock, it depends on where you are, what your leader is, or if they want to make you feel like you're a slave and they want to cut your lunch break short. But technically, lunch break is supposed to be from 11:30 to 1 o'clock, and they can always change it. They can always just give you 45 minutes. You're really only technically allowed 45 minutes if you want to be honest, but 11:30 to 1. I go eat my lunch, I go relax, take me a little power nap because I'll be tired. And after that, I just go back to work at 1, and from 1 to about 5 o'clock, we work, okay? And then 5 o'clock you get off, do whatever you want to do. So that's typically like a life of, for me. I'm not really so used to being in El Paso, so like it's kind of different. Like with the SSA and everything, I'm pretty sure I'm probably just gonna be working late hours and stuff, but we're trying not to do that. So that's typically my day. What they don't tell you about being in the military, like, for one, yes, sometimes you get put on details, shitty details, like, like I say, mowing the lawn, like cutting grass, flag detail, like you have to like go and be on flag detail, which you just watch the flag go up, you salute the flag, take the flag down, march back. You get put on all these different details, like whatever they need you for, they put you on it, and they don't tell you about the stuff at retention, before you join. They don't tell you about that stuff, right? That sometimes you're gonna be cleaning, you're gonna be mopping water, like you're gonna be sweeping water, because I've actually done that before. Like, listen, you're gonna be put on some crazy stuff. There's times where you have to, let me not forget, there's CQ, where you have to stay up for like 24 hours, which they kind of start training you at AIT and basic training, where they call it, like, I think they call it, what they call it? Fire guard. We call it CQ. In the real army, it's called CQ, and it's not just a few hours a day, 2 hours. Because I remember when I was at basic training or AIT, we used to do like 2 hours, and that felt like so much. But in reality, they were just prepping you to get you to where you need to be, which you're gonna stay up for 24 hours. It depends on who you're on CQ with. Like, if you have a cool NCO or whatever, y'all can kind of do your thing where you go do you, and then you come back, I go do me, and whatever. So we don't have to really be up for 24 hours. Because you can even imagine being up for 24 hours, you're gonna be like, the whole time, like, you're just gonna be dozing off. So, and then the next day, because you're gonna be up for 20, the next day you have to drive home. If you live in the barracks, you don't have to drive home. But if you don't live in the barracks, you have to drive home. Tired as hell. They asked me before an accident right there. What else do you do? Staff duty is kind of like the same thing. You stay up for 24 hours. You do stuff like that. What else do we do in the military? Go to the field. We go to the field. It depends on your unit. I haven't been to the field since I've been here. But field, I hate the field because I hate sleeping on cots. Like, I hate being outside late at night. Well, yeah, we stay out there. We live out there. It depends if it's like 2 weeks. Some field exercises are 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Even a field, they call like NTC, JRTC and stuff like that, is 30 days. 30 days, you have to be out there. And then 2 weeks, no shower. All for the females. No shower at all. You're going to be funky. You're going to have to try to improvise, try to make your own shower, which I do. I try to make my own shower. Like, I would try to get like a bucket, bring a bucket with me, and I use that because I'm Jamaican. So you got a bucket, you put your little water in there, you take a little rag and soak that up, and then throw the water on you, like stuff like that. So, yeah, that's another thing that we do in the military. We go to the field. We deploy. Not everybody deploy. I deployed to Afghanistan back in 2018. I think it was 2018 or 19. One of those. But I deployed to Afghanistan. So deployment is it's tricky. So some people go to deployment and they have like a good time, no danger, no nothing. But then others go to deployment and they have like bad times. They have like danger, they get attacked and all of that stuff. When I got deployed, we got like an invasion on the fall one time or whatever. We had like a lot of IEDs, but where I was specifically, like, we didn't really get attacked that often, which I was kind of lucky, but like not everybody else had that same luxury. Yes, when you go on deployment, yes, you do make way more money. Like, they're not taking your tax, so you make all that money. You get to keep all that money, right, when you deploy. So deployment is good. You want to make money, but at the same time, it is very dangerous, because if you get placed somewhere that's very dangerous, then you're putting your life at risk to make some extra money. Was really worth it? Is it really, really worth it? Is it really worth making your mom sad, dad? But overall, the military is not that bad. Now, the thing about the military, why a lot of people get out the military, is because the leaders that you're put under or whatever, they're either nice, bad, mean, whatever. It all depends on the leadership. If it's toxic, of course you're not going to be there, and it depends on like where you get stationed at. Because El Paso is really taking the life out of me, but I'm not gonna let El Paso define me. After this, I want to go to Germany, right? So I'm gonna be here, hate the leadership, hate it all, but I am going to just stick it out and be here, right? So that's all you gotta do. Like, if y'all really need advice, like if you're a soldier and you need, you know, somebody to talk to, I am in the military. I'm a sergeant in the military, and I mean, I'm cool. I'm been a sergeant for a year now, over a year actually. And every day is a learning experience. The Army is not bad. Sometimes it's just the people, but you gotta think about it. Wherever you go, people are gonna be people. Like, it doesn't matter where you go in life. You could be in a civilian life, military life. People are gonna be people. Okay, so the military is technically not bad. It is a good way to start in life. If you really don't know what you want to do in life, it is a good place. It's like a good foundation to start. You can go to school for free. But if you fail a class now, if you take a class and you fail the class, you have to pay that money back. So when you go to school, pass the class. Don't fail. Because if you fail, you're going to take the class. You're going to pay back. The Army don't play about their money, okay? Now, the last thing I would be touching on is pay. In the military, everybody get paid based on their rank. Like if you're private first class, specialist E, sergeant, staff sergeant, sergeant first class, master sergeant, blah blah blah. It all depends on your rank, and if you're married and kids and stuff like that, like it all depends on where you're at in life, how much money you get. Cause a private, probably when I was a private, I was barely making $600, and that was because I was in Hawaii because we got cola, like barely making $600. Like the money is really not all that, honestly. So like if you're trying to join the Army because of the money, you really don't get that much money in the Army. You really don't. And people think that you do, but you don't. You don't. And that's $600 every 2 weeks. You don't. So if you gotta get a car, you gotta get this, you gotta get that, they don't. And then they take your BS, which is the money that they give you for a meal if you're living in barracks and stuff. So yeah, the military is fun and it's not fun, but you will make it. Like I've made it. I thought I wasn't gonna make it this far, and I'm holding on to see if I'm gonna make it further. But most likely I am gonna make it further. Okay, so yeah. So if you have any questions, you can email me and I will email you guys back. If you want to know anything or about the military or whatever, just hit me up. Let me know. I will let you know. I'm really a nice person, genuine person. Like, I can be mean though. Don't cross me. I can really be mean, but try not to be mean, okay? So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for liking the video. Thanks for subscribing to my video. I look really pretty right now. So I just it's the glasses for me, you know. It's the glasses for me. No, I'm just playing. But thanks for watching. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you share it with your friends. Join the Army, y'all. Join the Army. Okay, don't. Join it or you don't. And like always, peace.